drives it into right center field, hit a ton. This baby is way back on a here.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Humm Baby Baseball channel, and today we're talking Oracle Park. We're talking dimensions. The bullpens are going over the fences, and the fences are coming in ever so slightly. It's not a dramatic change. It's not going to become suddenly a bandbox, hitter's ballpark where home runs are just going out left and right. That's not going to happen. It is a slight change, and I think it's probably for the best because that 421-foot marker out there in right center is nuts. That is a bomb, and I know a little bit about it because I've played baseball my entire life. I learned how to hit the ball a long way. I wanted to become a power hitter. I used to measure my home runs. I used to get on Google Earth when that came out and see how far the ball went. Before that, I had the little measure thing that you'd roll on the ground because I wanted to see how far it hit the ball. I wanted to hit the ball 500 feet. That never happened. That is just only the best of the best. The Frank Thomases of the world, the Barry Bonds of the world, the Mark McGuires of the world could do that. But even 421, that is an absolute bomb. You really got to get all of it to hit the ball that far, and we're talking major league players. So even most major league players, even if they get all of it and they just rip that ball right on the sweet spot, home run angle, they get all of it, depending on how the ball's carrying that day, it's still not going to go out.
And Belt hits a high drive into way out there in Triple's alley. Harper's going to watch this one bounce up against the wall, and Belt is going to go for three, and he's going to make it.
Someone's going to catch that ball at the warning track, or it might go off the wall. It's like, you deserve a home run. If you just hit that ball 420 plus feet, you deserve a home run. And now they're going to get a home run most of the time. It's still going to be 415 feet. It's still a bomb, but it's a little more reasonable. In left center field, where it's 404 feet, that's going to go down to 399. And then straight center field is going to go from 399 to 391. Triple's alley, instead of 421 feet, like I said, is going to be 415, which is the area code of San Francisco. I don't know if that's a coincidence, but that's pretty cool. And as you can see, the bullpens are just going to be kind of back to back here, right outside of the center field wall, and going to make it a little more live, but nothing insane. Now, straightaway center field was always pretty live to begin with. I saw a lot of players just crush the ball right to center, and it would just catch something and just fly out of there. So that is going to be cool. We're going to see a little more power. We're going to see a few more home runs, but I don't think it's going to be some kind of a dramatic change. However, we constantly see guys like Brandon Belt end up with 18 home runs, 17 home runs. Even if this just adds 2 or 3 throughout an entire season, that could be 20. And when, we see that 0, that 20, it just looks so much more impressive, even though it's really not, but it looks so much more impressive than an 18 home run season. So we may get more 20 home run hitters. We just had 3 last season. The Giants obviously are a team that struggles with power. They don't hit a lot of home runs. Part of it is the ballpark. Then this is a very slight change just to slightly help that. Yes, the opposing teams are also going to hit more home runs. That's the deal. That's called being fair. Now, the downside is the bullpens are going over the fences now. This is not a coincidence. They wanted to get those bullpens off the field, and they wanted to bring in the fences. They killed 2 birds with 1 stone. I say it's a downside because I love the bullpens on the field as a fan. There are things I like as a fan that I like, but safety always comes first. And obviously, not just that they were on the field, but the location of them was getting in the way of a lot of outfielders running over there. I used to think, like, man, for years, bullpens were on the field. It was never a problem. Now, all of a sudden, it's a problem. But it's not just that they're on the field. It was where they were on the field. Players, that's exactly where an outfielder would run to try to catch a foul ball, and then they trip over that bullpen mound. And so it is an issue. We saw Mac Williamson get hurt. We've seen other players have problems with it. So for safety purposes, you put them over the fences. Just like the dang screens that they want to keep on pushing, the nets that protect the fans from foul balls. As a selfish fan, I don't like it. I don't want to look through a net if I don't have to. I mean, it's not a big deal, but I don't want to look through a net if I don't have to. I'm ready. I got my glove. I bring my glove to the ballpark. People get made fun of. Adults get made fun of. You bring your glove to the glove? Were you a little child or something? Yeah, I'm sorry. A freaking 120-mile-an-hour baseball gets hit right in my face. It'd be nice to catch it with a glove and not my bare hand. It's for safety purposes. Yeah, sure, everyone loves to catch a baseball and get a souvenir, but you wear a glove for safety purposes also. That's one of my pet peeves. A lot of adults want to make fun of people bringing their glove to the ballpark. What's wrong with bringing your glove? Baseballs are getting hit at you. I mean, you got to be ready. But I know this day and age, people looking on their cell phones, you know, there's kids there that come to the ballpark. Could be a 5-year-old little kid there sitting by the dad or the mom who's on their cell phone on Facebook, and then a foul ball, boom, hits the child in the face. So I understand why you got to move the nets as far as you can to protect these people, especially this day and age where we're all on our cell phones. I personally don't look at my cell phone when the pitch is being thrown. And if I am looking at my cell phone during a baseball game, you can pretty much guarantee I'm looking at baseball stuff. I'm looking at baseball stats because I'm freaking a diehard baseball fan, but I don't just sit there on Facebook. So I understand why the net is there. I personally don't want to look through a net if I don't have to, but then again, I understand why. And I understand why you got to get the bullpen mounds off of the field, even though I like them there, because when I'm a fan, I get a better view of the pitcher warming up. I can get to the game early, and I see there's Bumgarner there. It's awesome, dude. I love those bullpens on the field, but safety purposes, moving them. Safety purposes, moving the nets. That's just the way it's got to be. So that's the way it's going to be. And the fences are coming in slightly not crazy. So I don't mind it. Think it's good. I think it's cool. We're going to see more home runs. We're going to see more offense. You know, I love pitching duels as well, and we're going to see those still too, because again, it's not insane. It's not a bandbox. It's still, you got to hit the ball well to get it out the ballpark. It's just a little more reasonable. I love it. I'm for it. I joke around sometimes like, he's ruining the ballpark. What does this guy do? I'm just joking around. At the end of the day, most of what Farhan Zaidi, most of what this front office is doing is trying to improve the team. They are trying to do it. They're trying to get the Giants back to winning ways. We might not agree with every move and every decision, but that's what they're trying to do. And if they don't succeed, you know, if 4, 5, 6 years passes and when we just last place, they're going to be gone. You know, it's not going to just keep going. So hopefully what they're doing is going to work. You know, we don't need to win World Series again necessarily, but we need to at least get back in the mix, get back in the playoffs, become a competitive team again. And I think it's going to happen. And I love some of the moves they've been making. I'm going to be talking about those in future videos as well. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. We're going to be talking Giants baseball and baseball in general right here on the Humm Baby Baseball channel. Check out the links in the description below. HummBaby.com is coming out very soon. I've got a design, got it ready. We're going to have articles. We're going to be covering this great game all around forever. Thanks again. Hit that subscribe. Thanks again, guys. You have a fantastic day. We'll talk to you next time. See ya.
When the Giants come to town, it's 5